The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that.
Hola, Olita.
Was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
No, 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 no. Yo siempre he sido muy family friendly. Por favor. ¿Dónde mierdas estamos? Qué quitoso. ¿Cómo ha ido el fin de? Nos vamos a la boda fantasma. Era simplemente con acercarme, ¿verdad? ¿Qué es lo que me pasó? Sí. Sin darme cuenta me pasé la ruta calcárea. Ahí, bien hecho. ¿Porque estaba sobre level o...? Estoy lleno de ítems blancos. Bien. Oh. ¿No tendrías que ir más guapo, Veral? Yo creo que al final solo... Iba con 3. Boom. ¿Cómo los... te obligan a ir con cierta clase?
Wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken at least.
True, she looks lovely. Let's go.
Whoa, whoa, hold. Mean to go in wearing that?
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a rank tunic. You need a robe. One daren't attend a wedding in anything less.
Don't happen to have a robe handy.
What do you mean? What about that?
Buena idea.
All in all, why not?
Ah, that's the spirit.
This'll do wonderfully.
No es la primera vez que robamos, ¿no?
Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now for shoes. One must wear shoes to a wedding.
Oh, Dios.
And we must be neat.
Y mientras ella esperando, ¿no? Oh, Dios. Se ha cortado el pelo y todo.
May they draw and quarter me if I've ever seen a lovelier lass.
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter, alas.
Doe wings, a swan's soft supple neck, and a waist so slim you could grip it one-handed.
You're actually quite amusing this way.
High tides. Claro, por eso siempre van con un brujo, ¿no? Que él vaya con los sentidos y las cosas y así ellas pueden estar mirando floripondios.
Be assured, you'll like me even better when you come to know me more.
¡Qué grimada que era la sí!
How intimately?
Enough to get a sense of my assets, my dear. Trust me, they're nothing to scoff at.
May I please speak to Geralt for a moment?
Whatever for. This evening is about my pleasure, not his.
Just for a moment, then you can jump right back in.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing naught. I'm to enjoy myself.
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make sure your friend doesn't embarrass me.
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like I'm just saying it.
I liked some of that nonsense.
Ejemplos,
What, for
ejemplos.
example?
It would do you good to be more relaxed sometimes.
Relaxed? So you think I'm uptight?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life, instead of going around solving everyone's problems.
But what does... I don't understand.
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hardtack. Luckily, you've got me.
We'll talk later. Let's go to this wedding. The sooner the ghost has his fun, the sooner this'll be over.
Finally, something that's not utter tripe. We shall dance till the break of dawn.
You get till midnight and not a second longer.
That's
Ala.
not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by midnight, let alone...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
Esto no cara bien, ¿verdad? Por cierto, tablón de anuncios.
My strawberry. Hello world, I'm back. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions, and a swarm of fair maids.
Además a los brujos les cuesta mucho más emborracharse. No sé yo cómo...
But none compared to you, my dear rhubarb.
Oh Dios, deja de hablar de comida para referirte a ella.
Beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Pues la cadena
Thanks
está
for your
rota.
concern, but the doghouse is empty.
They let
Gracias.
a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned? Seems we are indeed in for a cracking good time.
Me mola... ¡Oh! Hay un perro gigante, seguramente violento suelto. Me lo voy a pasar genial.
What a lovely rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
The berries make for splendid hooch. Olgerd and I brew it in our teething years.
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now. Try to behave.
For you, my rowan petal, I'd do anything.
Va a ser difícil comportarse, ¿verdad? Si nos...
Come. Time to meet and be greeted.
Si nos dejan controlar el diálogo. Bueno, seguimos teniendo...
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
Es verdad.
My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The bride's especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Oh, Dios, qué horror. Venga, ¿cómo conociste a Shani?
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there.
La segunda.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law. Will you help her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap.
Oh,
From the
Dios.
start.
Geralt en realidad también es un fantasma. Es que Shani nos ha pedido que no la humilláramos. No podemos portarnos mal. Lo ha pedido bien. Empieza la fiesta. Me gustaría verlos, pero sería en plan cargarme mucho la inmersión de estar controlando el personaje, así que empiece la fiesta.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you expected elsewhere?
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Hubiera molado que fuera gay el fantasma. Oh, Dios, no. Mira, el minimapa. Shani, ¿qué hacemos?
Camping starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
Vale, ya tenemos permiso para hacer y decir lo que queramos. Esto va a ser lo peor.
Look. Munchkin's playing cards.
In the mood to lighten Geralt's purse?
Geralt won't mind. He's wild about cards.
Exacto, echándole el ojo al novio y cosas así. No quiero jugar al Gwen. No.
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
No need for insolence.
I'm sorry. I meant no offense.
Were that true, you wouldn't have called him a midget.
I've apologized. What else would you have me do? Bring him flowers?
Toma.
Play and stop talking.
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
¿El qué?
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Contaré con esta carta con mi nombre. Chun chun.
Normally we play that the loser's got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
No quiero. 21 cartas, 22 es un número rarito, ¿no? ¿Qué se supone que se ha jugado? Solo necesito una. Oh, Dios. Y lo que necesito es escarcha, no niebla o lluvia. Fuck you. Esto va a ser una mala mano. ¡Amiguis! Ya me han igualado. ¿Algún efecto? Vale. Me interesa seguir jugando Rankeds y poner esta, supongo. Y vamos bien hasta que ha empezado esto, ¿verdad? Aunque puede ser divertido lo que pase cuando pierda. ¿Qué mierdas es eso? Coloca en el campo de batalla de tu contrincante. Las cartas se sumarán a su total y saca 2 cartas y empiezan con el robo. ¡Hijos de puta, tío! Supongo que vamos a pasar, estoy en 45. El problema es que el cabrón este sigue robando. La gracia de tener muchos más puntos que el otro es que tiene que jugar un montón de cartas, pero mientras robe... ¡Ah! Ahí está. Odio el Gwen, de verdad. O sea, el Gwen llega un momento en el que puedes pasar y esperar a que el otro puede jugar 5 cartas más si quiere. Lo cual se supone que es rentable, pero... Cuando hay una carta que te anula toda una fila, pues deja de serlo. Yo he dicho, tengo 40 en una sola fila, esperaba que jugara la puta carta de... Y sigue robando, ya sinceramente me da todo igual. Por algún motivo el Gwen se ha convertido simplemente en robar y robar y robar. Es putamente ridículo. O sea, todas las partidas de Gwen que estoy haciendo en este juego, yo estoy con 3 cartas y el enemigo está con 9.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
Oh, weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin!
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Just a minute. Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he has.
Hear that?
¿Sabes cuánto puto dinero tengo y lo que me ha costado?
5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do. And Vladimir von Evereck's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks his blood may have whatever heck.
Road's long bomb, I reckon. Exactly.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
Time to drink. We are at a wedding.
Aye, let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shawnee? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that?
Con las
I
orejitas.
knew you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
I think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
You want to be my boy?
Hijo de puta.
He's a beautiful lass at his side.
Hey there, handsome. Drink with us. Don't make us beg. We're toasting newlyweds.
Bien, bien, bien.
Take care. Stay safe.
¿Es el niño?
Take me along the path. My mummy says hello.
Oh, love them ears, mate.
Drink with us.
I never say no to a lady, to your fair beauty, and to your shine.
En tu cortejo tú te resistes, sí, romantiquísimo.
Smile upon you, white wolf.
Oh, Dios mío. Ah, mira, si bebo otro, ¿qué me pasa?
Let's go kill some
The captain
monsters.
starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
He sacado la bebida. ¿Por qué camina como si fuera una tetera? O una taza. Ay. Buen whisky.
White wolves turned into the white.
¿Qué es la zona de vomitar o qué pasa? Joder. Ahora me está empezando a preocupar un poco la comida. ¿O eso o esto es una bacanal romana clásica?
You, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. You're drunk and randy.
¡Qué celo!
What's ever come of that mix? Yeah, right. I'm gonna be a mutant when I grow up too. Give us some sugar, Hanson.
You must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the most of it.
Podríamos intentar... Ahora sí... No. Se comporta muy chungo la cámara.
Yes, cat eyes.
What's that, you?
What a snuggle, boogeyman.
So I've heard. Crackers. Rather bit too
Nah.
hard with the flimmings. So the scum recruit.
¡Yay! ¡Música de discoteca! Ahora sí. A lo mejor vemos algún fantasma por en medio, pero... Ah, solo hemos venido a beber.
Sir Dwarves, may your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. May they sire many a bairn and reap gobs of coin.
Bien.
If I may, Shawnee, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
Espera, ¿qué? Ups, me va. Déjame mirar una cosa. El paso del cojito. No están los FPS muy altos. No quería reiniciar, pero según cómo. Vamos a ver si con esto se soluciona.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Hablaba de este tío. Ay, ay, ay. Permitidme reiniciar. Oh no, se tiene que sincronizar. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Havelok, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of the Mists.
Sí, mucho mejor ahora. Cargado en 40% del tiempo. ¿No puedo bailar más? Ah. Ops. Pero es que no puedo ni andar en primera persona. Vale, tenemos que encontrar una forma de subir. Hemos perdido a... no sé, a la jamona. Sin ella la fiesta no tiene gracia, ¿no? Shani, ¿por qué nos has abandonado?
The capping starts at midnight. Until then, enjoy yourself. Go wild.
Granddad's sick.
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter.
Wanted a proper wedding for her, wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, wool scoop, sizzle, sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
Como me intentéis sacar más dinero.
That'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have a surprise. We'll show them how wrong they are.
No, no pinta.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Broomshound chased him off. A blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Mira, al final va a castear señales.
The man's got ass ears. He should first seek to help himself.
Such ears might be high fashion in his parts.
Oh, I doubt that.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon, ate his fill of food, not fire, then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horror demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have eyes. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
¿Qué puede salir mal?
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice.
Y ahora le está haciendo backseating.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the fire eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
No descartemos aún cada trucos baratos. Mantengamos la fe.
So much coin, all for naught. I do hope the mutant can find the fire eater.
La verdad es que están bien. Pensaba que nos pondríamos en plan guay con Igni o algo.
The hound towards chain of the wall. Underfed it seems. Or else the ash liquor really boiled the mutt's blood. A bone not so clean I've only ever seen two like this. One in an anthill, the other when I caught a hen after not eating for a week.
Es el tono de analizar de Geralt, pero con las chorradas del fantasma.
Its bowl is chipped. Tried to devour its bowl along with its supper. Daft mutt. A dog made these tracks true, but a small one. Judging by its house, demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their tracks. So I shall follow these.
¿Puedes dejar de caminar así, Geralt? Bueno, Volmir, como te llames.
Trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. A broken branch. as if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting.
El gorro.
A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat and a coward.
Qué monos vamos, con las orejitas. Estaría bien que el fantasma se quedara todo el DLC o algo así. Y fuera de compañero. Si es un perrito normal.
Missing man, missing mutt.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
¿Calmas al perro o el que está arriba?
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over. Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruined my fun.
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Of course. Bottoms up.
Está bien eso de huir de un perro, pero al menos llevar la botella para emborracharte en el árbol.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing an hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A funny,
Vaya
funny
tatus.
devil. They chose a fitting name for it. Those are excellent ears. Might try a pair like that. Just not sure they'd fit under my cap.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
Your cap, sir.
¿No le damos las orejas?
Like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, That's bollocks. Second,
Bollocks.
I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they'd toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Eso es One
Drag
Piece.
it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. Choose wisely.
Here's a soul. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Is that all? Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
Listen, I'll give you some more coin and you'll go back to the wedding.
Are you daft? This extortionist's already got his due.
Take it or leave it.
Right. Convince
Oh.
him.
Honourless prick. Olgierd had it right. All artists are whores.
Let's go. Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
Debo decir que me esperaba que el fantasma fuera un poquito más...
Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Se supone que el Witcher ya es un juego para 18 años, en el que salen desnudos, violencia... Esperaba que el fantasma fuera un poquito más follonero. Ahí viene algo.
Bear, that, as much as your cock and tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Save me!
Jabalí, si te vas no te matamos. Creo que es el primer jabalí contra el que luchamos. Está dando coces el cabrón.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
I see. Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some
Hola,
damn...
gente.
Miau.
Hemos buscado sus tetas para las...
Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Oh.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please. I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
Ese niño le está dando un ataque de lo nervioso que se está poniendo por ver cómo traga fuego.
My kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down. Faster, faster till we expire.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani. Musicians, something lovely.
Este es el cabrón que... el genio, ¿no?
At last, music for our loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
A chair could dance a jig with you as its partner.
Oh, how humble you are.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can strut as proud as any peacock.
Oh, the perfect combination. Women must love you.
Well, not to brag, but
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many, and not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all, though none to match your charms.
Qué cangrejas te llama que quieras, ¿verdad?
Drawn to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Oh.
Don't be upset, my peach. I couldn't resist.
I'm not upset. Just next time, don't lunge at me like that.
I'd had a long fast, so to speak. Hunger overwhelmed me. But yes, next time I shall ask. Shani, may I kiss you?
You are incorrigible.
A Shani no le está disgustando, ¿eh?
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drip.
Please.
¿Importa si me lo tiro usando tu cuerpo?
See how I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just you.
Chun
I'd have
chun.
done what he did. Still like to.
Then why don't you? Well, answer me.
Thing is, normal folk don't act like Vladimir von Everett.
Because they are churls.
Don't be too hard on him. All in all, he's actually rather fun.
Ha! See that? I'm fun. And you've got a pike so far up your ass, you can't wear hats.
Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Gonter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
Bah, I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Ah, better. Come, Shani. The night beckons us not to jabber it away. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild.
Se ha metido por aquí, ¿verdad? Supongo que se habrá ido. ¿Dónde está la de la Yayay? Oh, la hemos perdido.
Yes. What is it you need, boy?
Pues nada. Shani nos sigue. No será esto, ¿no? Oh, no, está Gunther.
Not gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Boom.
What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it over. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shani. I must introduce myself. Gonter O'Dim. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Boom.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everett?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you, meaning no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5, took them on all at once, alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself, and talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Shani, I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
En lo que llamamos de DLC, que ha sido matar a un sapo y básicamente hablar hasta llegar aquí, hemos subido 3 levels. No sé cómo subir.
Your arse hair grey too.
We're monsters that
No cuela.
sickening cry and ears like errant wings.
What's going on there?
We're monsters that
Sí.
sickening cry and ears like
Eso y que me dan XP, ¿sabes? Que hasta ahora todo lo que matábamos y tal nos daba 1. Ahora igual nos dan 70.
You must have a splendid time. That's what matters. Make the
¿Cómo
most of it.
mierda se sube?
Perfect with you.
Ahora necesito un agujero para llegar abajo, pero bueno. Veo un poco, hombre. ¿Dónde mierda está la...? ¿Será Shani? Una maldita escalera.
White wolves turned into the white ass.
Todo lo que sea para subir.
Give us a kiss, donkey love.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
then let us scale.
But how so? Just like that?
There aren't that many ways to scale a ladder.
Esto lo vamos a dejar para luego, creo, o... Ah, no es aquí. Lo de conversar lo dejaremos para el final. ¿Qué pasa? No me hagáis perseguir un cerdo.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose?
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
King of the swineherds, eh? What's this king get exactly? A king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's king of the swineherds.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain! Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
Bien, vamos a perseguir cerdos.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured.
A witcher with asses chasing swine. Better than a goddamn circus.
What's that you say, peasant?
Hey, nothing.
Good. Keep it that way.
Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the witcher give it a run.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how.
Este cerdo pasa de mí. Venga, marrano.
Nice and cozy pen for you.
Está la mierda. Venga. Ese no es. Ven conmigo, majos. ¿Que tienen que entrar aquí o...? Me parece todo igual.
You see that, Shani? One big pen.
Yes.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated? Shan't be crowned King of the Swineherds.
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shani. I've had enough of these hayseeds. Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Oh, really? It's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Tell me, Shani, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still, yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
¿Quieres un fantasma?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing. Now, who have we here?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
Shani está para cortarnos el rollo, ¿no?
Do not sabotage me, Shani. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
My sweet, you are no mere maid, but a marvel of nature. And now, at last, fate knocks at your door.
But I don't know rightly.
You needn't know anything. I know it
Oh,
all
Dios.
for us both.
Qué horror de
I
frase.
shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Leslie, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from her.
Easy, lads. No harm done. An innocent conversation with an innocent miss. The kind weddings are for.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn. What were you gonna do there? Talk some more?
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what sort of fool wouldn't want to dance with a beauty like her?
Find another beauty, or I'll dance with you myself, just after I grab me a fence post.
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight.
Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun. Fence boards right over there for the taking.
Fear eat your stones.
That's the last ploughing straw.
No one accuses Vladimir von Everek of cowardice.
Calm down, boys. Don't want to fight you.
Too damn bad, because we're gonna tan your mutant freak hide.
That does it!
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice. Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you plowing gentle fuck.
Fuck. Tengo el filtro de luz azul, no se apaga con el juego. Y cuando es de noche y tal y hay combate no veo una mierda. Vale. Ahora sí, desactivado. De hecho, me lo he planteado, pero no...
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up.
Hey.
Who else wants a shave? Damned cretin creamed me. Embarrassing to take a licking from a bull.
Hey.
And with a maiden watching.
Se ha quedado clavado en el suelo. Uy, ¿por qué no te has defendido, Geralt?
enough, peasant spawn. Thought yourself a match for a Von Everett. A witcher. Away with you. Begone. I've tired of looking at your slack-jawed yaps. Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Mentiroso.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Eliminating potential obstacles, see? All part of my plan. Usually I take a few passing blows in the doing, and the young miss in question then swoons with pity, tends to my wounds.
So, what went wrong?
It's this damned malformed body. All sinews, and this mug? Were I to wear my own, oh, it would be another story altogether. The maidens always fell for my melancholy eyes, and the swagger in my scars. But I'll gladly try again. Just indicate a lass and...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun, alright? After all, you haven't much time left.
Fine. I suppose you're right. Come then.
Pobrecita, se está mojando. Mira los cerditos.
So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun.
Reasonably big.
Oh.
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was your age, you'd be singing a different tune. Have you squealing like a kitty cat?
Oh.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Wow.
Perhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one footbed. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Ese lugar te lo bien resfriado.
There's a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Look, mutations don't just turn them barren as a mule, they give them an ass's ears to boot. Must have some other horse part hidden in his trousers.
Les ha pillado lluvia, pero no están dejando que la lluvia interfiera para nada con la fiesta, ¿eh? Hay que decir que tiene un espíritu de fiesta que no veas.
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Esto es trampa.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
Shani es la típica que a ratos te sigue el rollo y a ratos te dice que qué haces, ¿no? Es un poquito...
Observe, Shawnee.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think the slipping will be easy, don't it?
He talks a big talk. Let's see how big his stroke is.
That one's a witcher.
So what? Witcher's famed for shoe fishing skills or something?
Me recuerdo a una amiga. A eso me refería. Ahí está el problema. Que te recuerda a una amiga. Y otro... Sí, Shen está un poquito ahí, ¿eh? Me lo estoy pasando muy bien con este tarado, pero si tú, Geralt, te portaras como un tarado, no me gustaría.
Damn mucky that pond, sinking up to my armpits.
I see no amount of silk could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes overtossed in the lake.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers, and she will lift up her skirt and bend over. To don it, of course.
Ah, so generous. And clever.
Just figuring that out? I believe I've earned a kiss.
Well, find the owners of those shoes. One might agree.
Don't be jealous, Shawnee. That was but a jest. I don't give a piffle about the others. Oh well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is on.
Thank you.
Qué bien, una bota mojada. Aunque como ya lloviendo toda la pitufísima noche, supongo que estamos bien.
Like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild. My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved.
Ah, se ha acabado.
Again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
Son las 12.
Hey, donkey. Looking for my geezer. Seen him?
Look there, Shawnee. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scale.
How so? Just like that.
There aren't that many ways to scale a ladder.
El fantasma se va a enfadar, al final no hemos venido aquí.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone.
Uy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmers are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come.
Yo pensaba que lo iban a linchar, pero parece que... Y esto es una cinemática. ¡Qué bruto! Ay, ay.
That really necessary? It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused on George. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give me the letter? I will. Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Done his dirt, but good.
No.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Claudia's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everett, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Este tío no tendría que estar aquí.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
Gods, what is this?
Yo creo que esto hiciera falta, ¿no?
Didn't have to make him suffer.
Of course I needn't have. But I could.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Sinceramente, el puto genio me ha cortado bastante el rollo. Y no está claro qué hizo. ¿Por qué es eso? ¿Es como un genio que concede deseos? ¿O el diablo? Que concede deseos y al cabo de un tiempo lo reclama y tal. Y aparte tiene superpoderes. Y ahora está reclamando uno de los deseos que le pidieron. No sé. Todo iba muy bien hasta que apareció el colega este.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
Mira, si no entiendes eso... Y ahora no jodas.
Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
What if a halfling became a witcher, eh?
Chun chun. Hostia. Que va, si es como la línea que dirige todo el DLC, el tío este. Y el cumplir el trato con él y demás. Tiene pinta de que no... Hasta el final no conseguiremos ni tocarlo. Tú cógelo.
Here's hoping Shani's a happy drunk.
Ups. Ah, vale, a ella. No sé yo. Eso de que no se lo diga al genio.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Brought you some mead. Best medicine for a troubled soul.
Thanks.
Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
No jodas, Geralt.
You've got friends. Me, for one.
Hijo de puta. Odio cuando hacen esto con los diálogos. Odio cuando hacen esto con los diálogos. De que elijas el que elijas es el mismo diálogo.
I'm afraid the drinks got to our minstrels. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea.
Que me dejaba elegir entre decirle me tienes a mí o tienes amigos. Y lo que contesta, elijas la que elijas, es tienes amigos como yo. Eso es cutre. Para eso no me hagas elegir. ¿Sabes? Simplemente que sigan hablando.
Gotta admit though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure? Don't plan to forget those.
You needn't worry about our finances, sir. My workshop, business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle-axe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. You can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar.
feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
Qué sutil. Los viejos tiempos como si fuera un tío de 60, pero aunque él da la impresión de ser mayor, sus compañeras sean jovencísimas. ¡Ah! Le deben ir las jovencitas y claro, luego, aunque pasen 10 años que no las ve, siguen en los 20. No hay problema. Es un hombre de... Tiene un plan. Y piensa que su pelo es blanco no por edad, sino por ser brujo, ¿eh? Aún así se ve... Pero no se ve 60. El pelo es blanco porque es brujo. Es un efecto secundario. Y por lo demás es que si están de buen ver, es que son jóvenes. No tengo ni puta idea cuántos años tiene realmente Geralt. Yo pondría 30 y largos... No sé si haría los 40. Pero ni puta idea. Al decir de los viejos tiempos, ya... Supongo que es para que todo parezca que tiene un gran bagaje y una gran historia detrás, Geralt. De hecho, cada vez que están hablando de estas mierdas es como que tengo que jugar al Witcher 1 o al Witcher 2 para saber quién narices es esta. Geralt, ¿por qué no nos hemos ido?
Doubt your mother's that unbending. You'd win her over, I'm sure.
I haven't managed to yet.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really.
Así es como se hace, fantasma.
Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
Uy, la
If you hadn't
hermana.
intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
Sinceramente, no me gusta hacia dónde está yendo esto ahora mismo.
But pretend for a moment it had been, and the situation had been different. Say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants. What do you do?
Put it that way, and I guess I don't really have a choice.
A witcher never lets an opportunity pass, is that it?
No, he does, if he spots a better one nearby.
O sea, lo último que quiero ahora mismo, después de la conversación de la madre, de casarse y tal, es que estos dos se líen. No me apetece nada. Nada, nada.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
¿Podéis
The
dejarlo
one
ya?
Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
¿Por qué están jadeando ya? Mal, Geralt, mal.
So, how'd it compare?
Honestly, completely different.
Better or worse?
¿Me puedo ir? ¿Puedo llamar a Roach y irme de aquí?
Just
¿Puedo ir a matar algo? Me está poniendo muy nervioso esta situación.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
Muy bien, Geralt.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Love to stay.
O sea, esto tal vez desde un punto de vista... de sí, me la voy a tirar, jaja, Geralt, ja, sexo, tetas...
Thinking that friends should stay friends.
My feeling too.
Pero me ha resultado demasiado incómoda toda la conversación.
Alone. So I'm not going back to the wedding. Not really fond of watching drunks stagger around anyway.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
Mira, si ya llevamos medio level más. Oh, de verdad, qué incómodo todo. Con lo que prometía la boda... se ha tenido que meter el genio por en medio. Y ya soltando ahí indirectas de... ¡ah! O sea, si me dice, oye, Geralt, follamos. Es como, venga. Pero con tanto trasfondo emocional detrás y demás... Uff. Me ha puesto mal cuerpo. Y el genio no me ha ayudado en nada. Con lo que le ha hecho el fantasma. Voy a por agua. Y ya creo. Y seguimos. Ahora vengo. Be right back yo o be right back tú. Ha vuelto el verano. Ups, estaba muteado. Un momentito. Fuck. ¿No puedo? Es decir que este juego da para hacer unos wallpapers y unas cosas que no veas. Vale. Oh, Dios. Forma a Olgierd de que has completado la tarea. ¿Podemos hacer la otra antes? La petición de Olgierd fueron... Las peticiones, perdón, algo inusuales. Una de ellas consistía en que Geralt le trajera la casa de Maximilian Borsody. No añadió ningún otro detalle importante, como por ejemplo dónde se encontraba o cómo se iba a arreglar el brujo para transportar dicha propiedad. Geralt solo sabía que su primera parada tenía que ser Oxenfurt, la ciudad a la que Borsody había trasladado su archifamosa casa de subastas. Y en realidad ya estamos. Tal vez para ir a Tucson. ¿No esto? Whatever. Ay. Y vamos a hacer básicamente lo que decía, de pillar a Roach. Ups. Y salir corriendo de aquí. Perdón. Me ha incomodado muchísimo toda la conversación, mucho. Mira, como quiera, me gustas. Te presentaría a mi madre y le diría que me quiero casar contigo. Pero eres tan distante y te hace tanto que no te veo. Ha sido todo demasiado... Trixie, que es en plan... colega, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo te va la vida? Cuéntame, ¿follamos? Y ahí dices, vale. Lo he quitado, ha sido demasiado... Uf. ¡Atención! Unas arañas monstruosas han tejido horribles telarañas en los alrededores de la aldea de Hedel. Las bestias son tan grandes como un granero y están hambrientas, pero no cazan moscas, como suelen hacer las de su especie, sino que buscan carne. Si algún cazador de monstruos errante lee este aviso, que pase por aquí, por favor. Será recompensado por las molestias si se puede librar a Hedel, de esta plaga. Últimamente una plaga se ha abatido sobre nuestras tierras, una invasión más repugnante de la que cualquier alimaña. Los caballeros renegados de la Orden de la Rosa Llameante han decidido hacer de nuestra hermosa tierra su diabólico territorio. Ningún hombre puede sentirse seguro aquí. Los denominados caballeros actúan como vulgares asaltantes de caminos, roban las cosechas y mancillan a cualquier muchacha que les place. Hemos enviado escritos de queja al alguacil, pero hasta que venga con un ejército para echar a estos perros es aconsejable evitar esta zona si es posible. Si tenéis pensado atravesar el bosque del muerto, el que está cerca de las ruinas del castillo de Arnskron, olvidaos de ello. Mejor dad un rodeo, aunque os cueste media legua. Media legua tampoco es tanto, ¿no? Es por vuestro propio bien, porque ni vosotros ni nadie va a encontrar nada bueno ahí. Trabajo serio y rápido. Mobiliario al estilo de Novigrado, mesas de comedor, camas con dosel, accesorios de alcoba y artículos de la cena. Todo a precios imbatibles. Nuestros clientes vienen del mismo Oxenfurt. ¿Quieres cenar como una duquesa? ¡Ven a Hermanos Gómez! El mejor hidromiel de los alrededores. Cualquier hombre que se tenga como gran conocedor de las bebidas de calidad, que venga a ver a Bill, más conocido como Willy el Rápido. El verano ha sido caluroso y los prados están floreciendo, así que tenemos una cosecha abundante de miel. Tanto si se te antoja un hidromiel de doble fermentación como si deseas uno triple, Willy el Rápido tiene lo que buscas. Saludos, me llamo Kristen Hagen, soy ojalatero. He abierto mi negocio aquí en Morin, en casa de un tipo llamado Sharek. Me ha alquilado una habitación. Así que pasaos por aquí, os garantizo el mejor trabajo a precios imbatibles. Recordad, Morin, Kristen Hagen. Ojalatero, barato. Bien, bien, bien. Hemos conseguido como mínimo 2 marcas en el mapa. Y sigo pensando que molaría un montón estar en primera persona aquí. Entiendo que sube y baja mucho la cámara, tal vez, pero... Ups. Sorry. Toc. Ahora es cuando hablaría de algo. Pero... Sábado estuve de mudanzas, ayer estuve viendo 24. Y soltarle un rollo a la nada sobre 24 o sobre algo, pues, como que no me... Y... Roach, majo. Estoy despistado intentando pensar en algo de lo que hablar. Te digo que este camino me pondré a hablar de cómo te pierdes y de lo malo que eres siguiendo el navegador. Solo queda un kilometrillo. Estos son los momentos para hablar con el chat, sinceramente. Estos son los momentos en los que te pones a hablar con la gente y demás. Vas simplemente cabalgando, viendo los paisajes. Ruch, ¿vas bien? Me estás viendo, ¿verdad? ¿Aquí hemos estado? Vamos a ver qué hay. ¿Mam? Ah, ya. Qué montón. En este juego no se pueden marcar puntos en el mapa, ¿verdad? Por venir aquí de vez en cuando estaría muy bien. Y que sea para vender luego todo esto. ¿Dónde estamos? ¿Tú qué opinas, Roach? ¿Vas a ver al dueño o algo? A Roach no le mola este
The
sitio.
work in your fields gets done so quickly. How is that? Do you pay your hands triple wages?
No, I just feed them well.
Please. I've seen what your cooks give them. Overcooked porridge without a hint of gravy.
The cooks add something else. A pinch of fish to every pot. A bowl of that and the peasants scurry about like ants.
¿Queréis bistec? Yo tengo. Mucho. Y ahora que me fijo, seguimos con la ropa elegante. Oye, ¿quieres un poquito de coca? Tengo coca. No sé dónde está, pero... tenerla la tenemos. Carne putrefacta, con lo cual se suelta, soltar. Creo que aquí no está, ¿no? En otros o algo así. No recuerdo la estética que tenía. Lo que me gusta es que está todo leído. Cáncer de emisión y tal. ¿Qué es esto? Se puede vender a los mercaderes o desmontar para obtener componentes de artesanía. ¿Qué narices consigues al desmontar polvo? Me acabo de fijar. Que no llevo las botas reglamentarias del grifo. Ahora sí, ¿no? Grifo, grifo, grifo. Cabrones. Gentuza.
Slow now. Whoa.
Ah. La carne putrefacta que he dropeado yo. Vale, Roach. ¿Cómo lo ves? ¿Te gusta el camino? No es camino, es piedra. ¿Te sirve? ¿Tengo ballesta cuando voy a caballo? No. Cuando veamos un camino lo seguiremos hasta entonces. El tiempo en el que matábamos lobos para conseguir uno de ESP pasó. ¡Yes! Estamos en el DLC ya. ¿Qué? Oye. Juego, tranquilo. Solo son unos lobos a los que estoy ignorando. Pero aún así, por si acaso vamos a beber. Vamos a subir la loma, a ver si encontramos algún caminito o algún algo.
Take it easy.
Anda, mira. tranqui, Roach. Parece evidente que ahí es a donde que ahí es a donde vamos, ¿verdad? Está como clarinete. Venga, Roach, confío en ti. Ahí, ya está. La prueba de fuego. Bien. Hay ratos en los que en este juego hay música y hay ratos en los que no. Incluso viajando. Juraría que en Skellig hay música. Ah, ese es el barco del rey Radovid, ¿puede ser? No era aquí. Sinceramente. Hey, Roach. ¿Qué te hacen estos árboles? No te dejan mover.
Why don't you all just get off my back?
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Qué barco más feo en realidad, ¿eh? Aquí es donde me cobraron el peaje.
Best wares this side of the Pontar.
Dicho, si puedo venderle algo a este mercader.
What can I do you for? If I ain't got it today, say the word, I'll have it tomorrow.
Sí, me gusta.
Let me see. Might make something.
Vale. Los pantalones clase. Ups. No. Me gusta que la ropa contra más level tiene y tal. Más armadura da. Como es una puta prenda de tela, no puede. Roach, ¿ya te has ido? Ah, no. Perdón por dudar de ti, Roach. Que de hecho ya no me hacías falta, ¿no? En algún momento tenemos que pasar por un peluquero.
Whoa there, Roach.
Whoa there, Roach.
This the Bersodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it.
Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternising with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Just curious. Redanian army regulars, right?
Lance Corporal Václav reporting, and this bloke's my subordinate, Private Kleiner.
Careful you don't piss yourself out of excitement.
You say so. Yeah?
Not a thing.
Shouldn't you be somewhere? There's a war on, you know.
We was transferred here. All official. Written order 76 CWX. Mission, guard the auction house. Priority, high. Top, in fact.
Borsodi fella knows his way about the court. Helps the high rankings sell their war booty. Gets protection in return.
Private Kleiner, that's confidential military information.
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Bersodi? Aye, he is.
Need to talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Gonna let that hold you back? Come on.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. Order 76 CWX, also held that Lance Corporal Václav stick a broomstick up his arse.
Kleiner, need I remind you of the penalty for insulting a superior?
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Vimy Vivaldi, the banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries.
Boom.
What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you squabbling with my pal Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
But my orders...
Fuck your orders! Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Shut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Appreciate the help.
Just note, always had a mind to seeing to old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitist of the Maribor School. Van de Nu, Longendiek.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap them in paper and lock them in the vault.
Why in the world do...
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've ne'er seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, military keep his soul. But Horst would like to show his heed during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes. All right, up we go.
Qué tío más majo.
Geralt, you thought of buying real estate? Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in Kaviri marks?
Come on. You know damn well that makes no sense.
Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
It won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignole. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent. There's Yarmir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up? It's not fitting for us to stand here like knobs.
Otra fiesta. Uf, esta no apetece tanto, ¿eh?
Oh, smell it, Geralt. That's the center coin. Yarmir, might we trouble you a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
I thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the block today.
Sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what.
Estamos jodidos.
Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
¿Me puedo acercar y verlos o algo? Voy a quedar con este.
The battle piece, if I'm not mistaken.
You err deeply. I bid you adieu.
Gilipollas.
What a jackass.
Nah, fuck him. Typical as the cunt. I've grown accustomed. Funny, Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy.
Good day. What brings you to me?
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note.
Pues voy con el set del grifo.
Countess Mignole is an eminent collector of Vitaminaica.
What now?
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession. Swords, gear, medallions.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations. Dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Vitaminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element. An antique. School of the Wolf. From 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento. One of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps you could trade. I'd charge 5%. a modest transaction fee.
Vimy, never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
¿Qué puede haber? ¡Oh! ¡Diagramas! ¿Aquí es donde estaba el set viperino?
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic, Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Me gusta que ya venga está marcado. Oops.
Halbert! It's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, isn't it? Come on, admit it.
Seen right through me.
Ha! I knowed it. You don't look like one who easily agrees to a draw.
You ought to know, Hilbert. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb!
We got a minute before the auction starts, so... Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Voy a perder.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might I have a wee word?
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%. I find this for your sorts, you can.
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinna stink. So, what'll it be?
Me da igual, voy a perder.
You did help with the guards at the door. All right. 10% of any winnings is yours.
Any chance for a 15?
Don't push it, Vimy. All right. Game on.
Bien. Ya está robando, tío. Ups, no. Eso es inútil, ¿no? Hijo de puta. Vale, bien. Encuentra cartas que tengan el mismo nombre en tu baraja y juegas de inmediato, ¿qué? ¿Alguna habilidad? ¿Alguna de estas? Colócala junto a una carta con el mismo nombre, no tengo... No está poniendo nada melee. Gracias. No, la verdad. Bien. Vamos a darle cañita a esos 20. Oh, joder. Y pierdo. Qué raro. ¿Vamos a robar o solo tengo una descarcha? Y perdí.
You're not at all bad, but it ain't enough to outplay me.
Vete a la puta mierda.
How about a rematch?
Apologies, mate, but I only ever play any bloke once. Var file, as them pointy ears say.
Oh, hard luck, Geralt. Your cards, though. You find them in the crap heap?
Más o menos.
Didn't line up, did they?
Some spilled wine. Nothing else.
¿Y esto?
There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
A ver, Geralt, por favor.
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation.
No, que va.
It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A contract was issued, a notice was read, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night. On one such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Vesemir's fine. The picture of health, and he still wears a mustache.
I'm relieved to hear it. And, did he ever find a mate?
No, haven't seen him with a woman in 5 decades. Me and the other Witchers, we often wondered what his story was.
A pity. A pity our story didn't end differently. I should have ridden out after him. Please don't mention me when next you see him. I've reopened my own wounds. That's enough. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
I am old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please.
Mm.
And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Oh yeah.
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
Ah, at long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
Vimy, listen. I forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horse Bosodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce you.
Counting on it.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to beg?
Si habla de 200.
Went to the trouble to sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug would get you.
1000 podemos gastarnos, supongo.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price? Quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance? The white-haired gentleman enters a bid of 200. Do we have 250? 200 once? Twice? Thrice? Splendid! Countess Mignot bids 250. Do I hear 300?
Para esto ahorro para que me digan que a lo mejor hay algo dentro de una estatua de un pollo.
300 thrice and sold to the white-haired fellow. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine. Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe. Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 crowns. It's practically naught. Yes, the gentleman with the cat eyes. At 20. Do I hear 30? 20 going once? Going twice? Going thrice? Sold! Van Rohe Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes. Lot number 3, ladies and gentlemen. A true rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold, mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor. Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted? Gwent Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Yaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
Solo por joder al del Win. Hay al del Win al artista.
With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed.
A muerte.
Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice? Sold! Invaluable spectacles to the white-haired gentleman. Exceedingly glad they'll be useful. May they serve you well, sir. Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound.
Nos imaginamos que es el logro, ¿no?
We'll resume shortly.
Al menos el cuadro ha salido barato.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Masudi! Come on, before some other cocksuckers steal it. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome. Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who
comes uninvited.
But you've gained by my presence. Dropped a hefty pile of crowns here.
I'm not like Vivaldi. Profit alone only goes so far for me. I seek more. The auction house is primarily a meeting place for the local elite.
Quack.
I needn't tell you, an itinerant mutant doesn't quite fit in.
Got the distinct impression the two of yous started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right, let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamelfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It were a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honourable gentleman.
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
I'm trying to knock in. Whoop 'em, lads.
Ups. ¡No! ¿Ha crasheado? Sinceramente no hay nadie y hace calor. Y no está para nada tan interesante esta misión como la anterior. La boda ha sido mucho más divertida. Vamos a hacer un intento más. No cabe sincronizarse, Gok y demás. Y si crashea lo dejaremos para mañana. La boda ha sido muy divertida con el fantasma y demás. Y esto está siendo bastante aburrido, la verdad. Es como que lo han hecho muy bien ahí. Y aquí simplemente es hablar con una abuela, que eso ha estado bien. La abuela preguntando por Bismir y tal, Semir. Pero el resto de personajes. Y en la subasta me he dejado una pasta para seguramente nada. Cuando salgamos de aquí vamos a intentar desmontar o romper o algo la figurita. Joder. Como no tienen vida... Mierda. ¿Cómo me ha dado ahí? Hijo de puta, maldita cámara. Estoy por dejar que me maten. Voy a dejar que me maten. Oh, fuck me, vale. Sí, con la adrenalina resucito. Creo que estamos bien. Boom. Y no sé dónde está el otro. Vale, les hacemos bastante daño si consigo darles. Está sin estamina. No puedo entrar. Yo. No. Tienes que llegar, Geralt, moniato. Venga. No. Parece un murloc.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though. So you can sit tight a while.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher lives.
Not in the mood for your peasant wisdom. Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
Really think you can help me?
We can help each other.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horse will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
A heist. Don't like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
No tengo muy claro por qué ha crasheado ahí. Bueno. Este paso subimos enseguida a otro level. Vamos a estar ya al 75 o más %. Vale, a ver. Hemos dicho la figurita, que saber dónde está. De hecho, el otro día, de casualidad, conseguí abrir un tipo de acceso rápido desde este menú. O desde algún sitio, no tengo idea cómo lo hice. Gafas que pertenecieron al profesor, un asesino a sueldo. Esto es lo más misterioso de todo, ¿no? Esto estará por tiempo, ¿se puede? No. No creo que sea un objeto de misión. La figurita. No creo que esté en artesanía. Debe estar en otros. Aquí, tú. Objeto necesario para cumplir una misión. Vale. Sabiendo eso, vamos a ignorarla. Pensaba que estaría aquí entonces. Y el cuadro... Le ha costado 20 coronas de ser este. 150.
Let's go kill some monsters.
Dí que sí, niño. Y estoy yendo en dirección contraria. Se hace saber que las cloacas de Oxenfurt han sido clausuradas hasta nuevo aviso. Firmado Coronel Alberic Sinblanca, segunda división de infantería de combate a distancia del ejército de Redania. Gentlemen. Salud. ¿Quién lo ha dicho? ¿Tú? Usted sabe algo de nuestra marca. Por cierto, me gustaría cambiarme el peinado. Y por cambiármelo quiero decir que me gustaría volver a ponerme el pelo largo y tal. La barba. Se me hace muy raro ver a Geralt así.
Stay out of my way.
Vale. Esto es un trabajo para Roach. Oh. Esto no me gusta, el que simplemente acercándome ya salte todo. Solo que sea algún tipo de combate o algo así que no te esperes. Segundo jabalí. ¿Podemos no matarlo? Me gusta matar animales porque sí. Ups, me va.
Bolt between its ribs. It was being hunted. Something went horribly wrong, though.
Ya veo por dónde vas, Geralt. Y no me
Tracks
gusta.
are clear, leading to the woods.
Estos siguen siendo pisadas del jabalí. Son muy grandes, ¿no? Ay. ¡Hey, amigo!
This little piggy ate raw and steaming human flesh.
Carta del cazador. Bert, siento muchísimo que ni las ostras, ni los espárragos, ni siquiera el jengibre sirvieran de ayuda para tu desgraciado infortunio. Dale mi apoyo a tu esposa. Lo único que se me ocurre es probar con colmillo de jabalí molido, pero no me queda nada, ya que han esquilmado los jabalíes de por aquí. He oído hablar de uno que ronda por los bosques, cerca de mi cabaña, pero dicen que es una bestia monstruosa que ya ha acabado con la vida de unos cuantos cazadores. Así que será mejor mantenerse alejado. Pero haz lo que creas que debes hacer. Otto Bamber. Vaya. Qué buen amigo. Podréis haber ido los dos. Porque da la sensación de que le haya arrancado el cuero cabelludo entero. Mejor forma de hacer esto es con... Oh, mierda, estoy con bombas. Bien. Amigo, perdona, pero estás ardiendo. No sé si puedo hacer más zoom, creo que no. ¿En qué juego era? Ah, sí, en el Nioh. No acabo de entender lo que vemos, pero bueno. Pues nada, oye, maravillosa historia, maravilloso todo. Nos hemos encontrado con un jabalí y al momento... Vale, y lo voy a dejar aquí, me parece. No hay nadie, así que... Lo bueno es que he perdido un follow. Sí, supongo que un gilipollas menos. Y yo qué sé, nos vemos mañana o algo.